Sanje Chudam Sanje Shamyama Chaju Lola Benja Sanje Draba Sanje Chudam Sanje Shamyama Sanje Bhagi Dhamma Chakti Lola Benja Sanje Draba Sanje Chudam Sanje Shamyama Sanje Bhagi Dhamma Chakti Lola Benja Sanje Draba Okay, good morning again. Welcome back to Makol. Yeah. He just come back from Vietnam. Yeah. How's your trip? Now you have to share for your trip, where you go, what you did. Good time? You have a good time? You enjoy? Happy to be back. You missed it. How was your trip? My trip pretty good. Yeah. I talked my trip last week, like 2 hours. Now Jessie have to share also her trip. She went to 2 places, India and Singapore. She went to Sarah. Everybody. Oh yeah, Rika. Oh yeah, Jennifer. Oh yeah, you guys did the share. Yeah. Oh? She went before that. She went to retreat for the 10 days. Not better to just everyone don't pay attention to COVID. Otherwise, the COVID become very, tricky. Therefore, he just want to everybody. Anyway, good welcome for everyone, physically and online. We'll come back and talk to our practice of prayer, meditation, and who's here. They also got a lot of teaching from Venerable Ripina and Dr. Nick, and also Bob's going to teaching every Monday or some Mondays.
Not over the holidays.
Oh, okay.
We have to start up again.
Okay, that's good, That's very good for, meditation. And who go to all this country, I'm sure they enjoy, include myself. A lot of experience, The who just stay here, also I'm sure they could enjoy. This is how our life we're going. Therefore, I want to like the more meditation, to every class. Therefore, try to see some, what's that, progress for our practice. Sometimes we all here do all different teachings, different explains. We say, okay, which one better? Okay, someone said that is better. Someone that which one better than It's difficult for us to really keep one to really, solid. Therefore, all the data is good, all the practice is good. Like all the food's good, that we cannot eat all them bread. All the clothes good, that we cannot buy, we cannot wear all them. Therefore, the most common basic practice will love and compassion. When we have very strong love and compassion, it can also push to us to bodhicitta. Therefore, in order to realization bodhicitta, we need to develop love and compassion. Therefore, there are also many different ways. You can hear many things. Therefore, I want to talk to you guys in meditation to usually we call recognize or understand all mother same with your mom. How can come? Is my sister my mom? My brother's my mom, right? My wife's my mom. How can I do that? Like, very difficult for us. I want to a little bit change it that way. Try to meditation, who's the most kind person? No, you're able to your parents, fine, but who's the most kindest person in your life? I'm sure everyone has some, right? Something. Some people have, especially this country, oh, my mom's not very kind to me, right? Oh, my parents are not very good for me. According to Buddhism, mother's the most important person, but I'm sure you have one of them you never forgot to someone very kind for you. Do you have someone that? You sure? You don't have to share. Just you can. You don't have to say that.
Just in case.
No, it's not.
Is that her?
No, but you have to push that button there. Turn on that. Then you have to push it up there. Really? It's not working. It's up. It's up here. It's on. Maybe this is not that one. Another one. This is not that one. I think this is the receiver. Yeah, this is the right one. This is put back. Yeah. Now you put back this clock somewhere.
All right. The receiver has to be plugged in.
Yeah.
At the other end, there's a little plug.
Yeah. Now you need to put back same way when you take out. They got something. Maybe they will see.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone. Oh, this is icon. This is microphone. The other one is receiver. The other bottom left the side here.
So they look the same. Except that one has a little thing.
You guys here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's good. And I don't have to push too much my voice. Okay, we're going to list like a 10-15 minutes meditation. I want to try to find everyone, most kindest person. Try to find and how the person you kind. And it's possible to develop your mind. Or I have to pay back for the person's kindness. We need to try to develop that. And they become, it's always like we boil the water. We put, a very big, you saw it in the Buddhagaya, big teapot, huge, a small house. Did I tell you? In Buddhagaya, the big teapot, very big. Maybe 5 people can take shower inside. Yeah, like that, but small fire, always keep that there, so slowly. Exactly like that, okay? I need to do meditation to try to find the person. According to Buddhism, is our mother. But if you have that, it's good. You just say, first, very strong, recognize or awareness to the person's kindness. When you have that very, very strong, the automatic coming to, I need to pay back for that kindness. Then they will automatically begin to, to love and compassion. Okay? Therefore, try to find very kindest person of your life. That meditation to focus that like 10-15 minutes. Okay? Okay, ready? not sleeping, okay? You sleep, I'm going to throw my mother. Okay, you have to be careful. Okay, everyone, you guys here, right? Just sit comfortable as much as you can. Then try to not looking everywhere, not thinking other things. Just try to most kind person. I'd say again, okay? Okay, yeah, you start now. Okay, 10 minutes. How's it? Any experience? Any experience? Something feeling? Or not? What do you think?
Just thinking, not a lot of feeling.
No lot of feeling? Really? You have to push more. more detailed, more deep. Well, until you are feeling, you need to, develop more connection. Right? Okay, I think I'm just there. That's good. Any questions? So when you have time to learn a bit more meditation, the meditation is our practice perfect. Okay? When you have very strong, like that kind of meditation, for really realization for the mind, the kindness, the person, someone else, then you automatically, love and compassion just come up. Example, when we put the seed on the ground, the weather's good, water, and then you automatically the flower come up like that. Okay? Yes.
Thank you. When you do a meditation like that, first you start with like an analytical meditation to think about the kindest person. When you get that feeling, then do you just switch to meditating on that feeling, or do you keep analyzing?
Keep a realization.
Just keep analyzing.
Exactly. Someone said, no, he's not a very kind person. He didn't like me solid. Right? Because we have something, we have realization, then someone said different. We change the thought. They're not very stable. But this is the purpose the monks always debate. No, because when you're really realization, then no one can change. Therefore, you need to really solid realization that person's kindness. You don't need the feeling, just first recognize the kindness. It's true. Then someone says, no, he's not a very kind person. Because you might really realization, they cannot change. Someone, who liked ice cream. Everyone, right? Someone says, ice cream is not very good. No, we don't say no good, no very delicious. No one can change. It's very delicious, right? Good or bad, different. It's not good, your high cholesterol and sugar, right? It's good or not different, but it's delicious, right? No one can change. Someone says, no, ice cream is not very delicious. Nobody can change because you have experience. Exactly like that, someone said that person is not very kind. They cannot change. Then automatically you have, I wish that person to always happy. I wish that person always free from all the problems. Develop that. When you have that, okay, I the person who want to do the person to happy and free from the suffering. In order to do that, I need to do enlighten. Then you bodhicitta just automatically. When you are bodhicitta, then you don't have any, negative emotions to very strong. Even Lord will come, it doesn't bother you. Right? He's always there. It doesn't bother for him to anything to around him not doing well. It doesn't destroy his mind because he has bodhicitta. No. Right now, if we believe that exists Buddha, we all believe that living Buddhas is always. We cannot find it. Oh, Buddha Shakyamuni. Honestly, we don't know what Buddha Shakyamuni. Our Buddha, we really see that he's oneness. Therefore, he, through his experience, talked about that. Okay? Okay. Any question? No question? Really? Yes.
So I'm just trying to see if I understand the process of really appreciating the person that you think is the kindest. So once you identified in your mind who that person is, then you would go on to think about the things that they do for you that you appreciate, and what makes them so kind, and what could I do to reciprocate, to know that they appreciate that you appreciate them and so forth. So you just stay right within that thought process.
야, 그러나 내 섬들에 아니 담보 소소이야 센들야 소소랑 같은 최초 위치 소소 야바체 아니 대내 팀 미팅 소소 거리 가르치 제노 걸 섬을지다 다 대내 최소 제라야 다 미팅 가르치 뭐이 섬 섬을 더 가는 대내 다 가게 되고
So what I was trying to say is that when you think about the kindness of the person that has been very kind to you in this life, and then you think about the reason why and how that person has been very kind to you, and of course, in our mind, if we think yes, this person is very kind to me, has been kind in this way, and then after some time we forget. Then we don't think about the kindness of that person again. But if when you do meditate, you keep on thinking on that path, you think about the reason why and how he has been kind or she has been kind to you, and then you keep your mind on that path for as long as possible. That's how you do the meditation. You familiarize yourself with that path, and that way, when your mind is very familiarized with that path, then it stays in your mind all the time, and you don't forget. Then you think about the person's kindness all the time.
섬도 다른 거는 섬도 거는 샤워나 근데 섬도 슈체체체 버tam 미팅 가르치 뭐 섬 슈체체체 뭐 아주 그래서 몇 번은 거야 체체체 따로 뒤에서 그랬어 이런 거 나와요.
So you keep your mind on that thought, of thinking about the kindness of that person. You keep putting your mind on that thought for longer as possible. Then it becomes stronger and stronger. The thought becomes strong. Just like you turn on the fire, and then water becomes hotter and hotter as it boils.
다 대량문에 다 자샤전에 다 가르는 거 지게 좀 가르치 보면 그 지역마다까지 소수 tempo잖아 아니 샘지 정말 파가고 해.
And so once you have had that stable thought towards one person who you can think of someone who you can think of as being very kind to you, and then you can apply that to the other person. So just like this person, that person has been very kind to me in this way so too, and then you can that person and that person, then you can apply this thought to all sentient beings.
도전이야 아니 지금 소소나 이해마도 다 마가사게 다 지오 매번 저와나 남주 샘기 강에도 보면 다 마봉아이 받는 저런 말이야.
And so when you think about the kindness of all the beings in this way, then you can only see them as a friend. Then you'll find no one as an enemy, no one to hate. So if you don't have anybody to hate or to think of anything as an enemy, then there will be no problems. So all the problem comes from that thought. So then a lot of the problems will be gone just by thinking in that way.
Okay. Today you may call it that jamur machine 대상 jamur machine 가는 거 가지나 쓰는 딱 그러고 코노사야다 대신 요금도 송도와.
And so this is the teaching that His Holiness the Dalai Lama has been teaching, especially these days, always advising to be kind, to think about the kindness of others, and so that way we'll be all very happy and peaceful.
대한 담보 소소지 초 말레 받은 강사 찔러고 데리다실고 아니 데리바와라고 나니 아마라고 신이가 소소 빈절고 데리만 빠져 강사 찔러줘서 이미 소소지 상가 초 말레 받아야 되고.
And so you have to have this thought of thinking the kindness of others or being kind to others, very strong, stable. And in order to do so, you have to meditate. And then you first start with by thinking about one person. So think about just focus on one person that has been very kind to you, like your mother or somebody. And then just focus on that and keep on meditating on that until you gain some experience, or better if you gain realization. of that, right? Not like, today you think about this person's kindness, tomorrow you move to other person. Today you think about mother, tomorrow you think about father or brother, sister, and boyfriend, girlfriend, like that. So if you keep moving, then you will not get the stability, mind thinking about the kindness of others, or in other words, the experience and the realizations. So therefore, first you focus on one person and just meditate until you gain some experience or better in the realization of that, thinking about the kindness of others, and then you move to others.
제가 남중 가서 변화 이집 자주서 당고 마시사고 마시다가 금 묵색 나도 남중에 거 남배가 따와 있는 데서 내려오다 남배가 따와시라 메스거든 되려 뭐 고만이 왜나 깔리카고도 와 마시세도 고만데 삼전 삼마처럼 마시 공세도 빼깔리도 와.
So in Buddhism, of course, in a typical Buddhism, we think about all sentient beings as being our mother, not our mother, but as being our mother, right? As being our mother, and so the reason is because the mother is the closest, of all the relatives, and then easy to think about the kindness, of the mother and so forth. So if you think about the mother, the first you think about this mother, and then think about all sentient beings as being your mother. If you are not Buddhist, of course, it's very difficult to understand that. So we can think about somebody who has been very kind to us, but typically we think about all sentient being as our mother at the beginning. So once you understand how sentient being has been your mother, then you can think about kindness, and then think about repaying their kindness and so forth.
Okay. Any question? No.
I have a question, Geshe.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, in daily life there might be situations where somebody could harm us, and so if we're thinking of everybody with as having been our mother and thinking of them with love and compassion and kindness, at the same time, how do we, for example, maybe there's dangerous places in a city where somebody will rob you, but so you have to be careful not to think of that person as being, you want to think of them as having been kind in the past and very close to us in some way, but at the same time, we have to protect ourselves from danger, being harmed.
Yes, that's true. That's your question or your understanding?
I guess I'm asking, is that how we should understand it?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's correct. Therefore, Buddha said we need to be skillful. Now, we need to protect ourselves. We need to be skillful, not just whatever. Just okay, I'm thinking of very kindness, not just give up. Even at that time, we have to also, if someone bad person, someone do bad actions, we can say bad actions. We don't complain the person. We complain for persons ignorant, because it makes for us to space to do meditation, the person, love or compassion. Otherwise, he's bad person. He's always black. He's bad person. Not like that. We just take for the person's ignorant, because it's not that they choose this. Go through he or her ignorance. Okay. Therefore, yeah, that's good. We need to be skillful, not just whatever say we just accept, not like that. And then that not means we have to accept everything what we do. We need to be skillful and meditation. But we have very strong compassion and love someone, basically one mother or something, then the other is also pretty easy. Communism is very dangerous. Therefore, Dalai Lama was scared. I just, okay, whatever you want, just tell that. Okay, he just scared. Right? This is the best way to serve to learn things. Therefore, we need to learn skillful. Okay? Okay, where are we now? Do you remember last year? We all lost.
I think we just finished the perfection of ethical discipline.
Ethical, we finished the ethic. Okay, what means ethical? Oh, forgot. What means ethic? Ethic.
Not harming. Not harming.
Only that?
3 comments according to that.
당도 그 신바 발신 죽었는데 신바 좀 잡았는데 또 시당 semjem 상명의 분야에 제가 태어나니 단 준바서래야 또 남자거든요 이 말에.
So the first 3 perfections, generosity, morality, and patience. So those are, of course, practice that is to be done by everybody, but especially advice, for the lay practitioners to do it.
근데 아니 쇼진이 돼서 딱 돼요 이 말에.
So in one hand, it is a little bit easier to do it.
다 좋아했네. 다 신바라는 걸다. 신바라는 걸로 그랬어.
So now the question, what is generosity?
Means. Okay. Are we doing generosity? Are you guys? Are you guys generosity practitioners? Okay. So what means that? Is that we try, it is true. What it means? What makes you generosity practitioner?
Thought was
Yeah, what the water? Yes.
Try not to hoard anything more to yourself than what you really need, and give it out to the extent that you feel that you can.
Okay. How many pants you have?
How many what?
Pants you have?
Way too many. No, but maybe probably 10. 10 pairs.
I'm just kidding. That's good. That's good. I have a lot of shoes. I have a lot of shoes. I keep trying to give up that. Even last week, someone sent me also one shoes. I don't know who sent me. Did you send? No. Anyway, it sounds very kindness also they send me. But okay. Okay. What
The
do you
wish
think?
to give. The generosity is having the wish to give.
Okay. Is it like fake or just really? I just thought that way.
No, it has to be a strong wish to give, so that when you have the opportunity, then you will give when the opportunity arises.
You guys follow that?
Well,
Huh?
I mean, according to the perfections, like a bodhisattva's practice of generosity, or just general?
So general. But the sadhu was very high. 제가 두시나 간지 아니 동부 동순 동에서 막 빼고 수지는 동에서 막 빼고 그러면 막 지금지 다 잘라는 것이 쫙 이렇게 말해.
So generosity is mainly referring to the mind that thinks of giving, that think of giving, right? Mind that think of giving. So they're not actually physically giving, but that's a thought of giving.
근데 동에 샘버데 빼다데 간지 빼고서나 다 소소는 고야가 유저 가만히 봐대. 배경 소소 다 실을 내가 메시지 배제 딱 말해. 딱 도대체 대적으로 와. 근데 상모야니 한다 당와이나 아니 소소 고의 유저를 맞아봐 깨고서 와.
So that's the thought of giving. So when you think of giving, then you give, right? So you have to increase that thought, or get used to that thought, familiarize with that thought, or increase that thought. You keep on increasing that thought. So when you think, and then you get it increased. So then when you think about it, then you give. If you don't think about it, you won't give. So first, it is important to think. So like when you have things that you don't need or you don't use, you just keep it there, and then you think, oh, I should give it away. And then you think, I should give it away. I should give it away. Then eventually you give it away. Like that. So your thought of giving is very important in the practice of generosity.
제가 스스로 짐받다니 제 퍼줘버게 단 자세전 잡아 스파이가 제도 봐요. 근데 제가나 아니 근데 임바이나 다 담대 가면 남을래야 뭐지.
So
매기 잘 그러와.
in order to practice generosity, you don't have to physically give, So what you have to have is the thought to give. So you have to increase that thought of giving. And when you have perfected in that thought, that when you have reached to increase that so much that you don't feel any stinginess to give away anything, and then that time you have perfected the thought. I mean the practice of generosity. So in order to perfect the practice of generosity, you don't have to actually give and satisfy the other person. If you have to do that, then you will have to say no bodhisattvas or Buddha would have perfected the practice of generosity, because there are still so many beings who are not satisfied.
제다다 소소는 거기 이제 가만히 말까 맞아고 있게 다시고 맞아봐. 대체는데 소소 시도를 가라 수직이 나보냐고 말이야. 수직을 패도 말이야. 수직을 그러면 말이야. 차선 시간에 들어야 돼. 삼성대다 내가 지나래.
And then the other part of the generosity is not being attached to the possession. So if you are attached to the possession, then you won't be able to give. You will not even have the thought of giving. And it's, oh, I need it, I want it, like that. And if you think like that, instead, you should give up that attachment to the things. So, oh, these are essenceless. They're no use to me. I'm going to be gone someday. I can't live here forever. When I'm gone, none of these things will go with me. I won't be able to take it. No point having so strong attachment to these things like that. If you think that by thinking like that, then you give up attachment to those things. So once you're able to do that, then you'll be able to give it over those.
제가 아무래도 대장도 양로를 받는 거 미치 통소에나 소소 남기지. 되게 둘러대 남이 속에 배치 당문도 근데 그런 시에도 대장도.
So like if somebody passes away from your family, then you don't use their belongings, right? Like their clothes and so forth. So what you do is you give them to a donation to other people, to the charities, right?
Is it like that? Someone like your husband or wife or your children, someone pass away, their clothes, we don't give them. If they're on some money, we don't give it. But if they have some clothes, you all give it, right? But nobody use. This is the reality, but we don't really think. About first, you need to develop that. Then, if possible, then our less attachment for our things. Like I say, I have like maybe, I think maybe I didn't count, maybe 10 shoes. Today I'm going to count. But I have the attachment. If someone comes, okay, can you give me some shoes I don't wear? Can you give me some? I don't want that. I'm able to give. I really use. And I will, okay, take that one. But I never use, I didn't use. Maybe I don't think I have, developed to give to my shoes the person. Another way, I went to India, I bought shoes, then I come back, I give them at the monks. I didn't wear it back. But how many shirts you have?
At least 75.
Really?
Maybe 100.
How many shirts do you wear?
20.
I always see you in the same
These are on the bed, and I just
Mark likes to collect things.
I do.
They collect their.
I thought usually the women's have more clothes. Maybe you're more. But just honest, right? Really, we have a lot of clothes we don't really use. But we have our attachment, we don't want to give it. Right? You think, oh, maybe I can use next time. Maybe I can use next time. One day I can use it. This I think like also love. I don't say this disease or there's some very special that we are getting old and we have more. I want to give it that. I want to keep this. I want to keep that. This is the nature. Therefore, we able to, if something we don't use, we give away. Then you are very into the generosity because you don't touch. Therefore, the Buddha said monks have only two robes. What the one keep for if someone else come, I will give that. But I have more than two. Come with COVID, I'll give you a order. I get out like that. Therefore, this is how to meditation, okay? until we got some experience to all. 가로 도시 검전에 오늘 지금 소소로 키도야 매와 배도 매와 내가 마찬가지로 마치 받을 때때 공부다.
And so you should also meditate on that thought of not being attached, not having attachment to the possessions. Like by thinking, oh, I cannot, these are essenceless, and I cannot take them with me, and it will not last forever with me, and so forth. By thinking like that, you meditate until you don't have attachment towards those things.
Okay, this is not meditation. Okay, I want to meditate for 5 minutes. First, analytical to your own, just jackets. Okay, does everyone a jacket or shirt? How many jackets or shirts here? Then how much you're able to give away? You can first you say how many you have and how many you use, and the rest are you able to give away? Okay, 5 minutes analytical meditation. Okay, if you remember you have how many? Lord, we don't remember, right? Okay, and maybe I go to check and mark from how many you really have. Okay, how's it? You're surprised you have how many clothes your closet? Not yet. Yeah, we have a lot. It's okay, but this is usually we don't recognize. It's also really true. If it's something you don't use, just give away. So you have more space also. And also, I'll go to also a lot of people people pass away the house, they have to clean up all that they don't use, they give me a lot of extra job. Therefore, if you don't use, to give up. You want to buy, you want to buy. But for us, very difficult, right? Therefore, we need to develop that things. Okay? You want me to help to clean your room?
Three jackets.
Okay, 누구지네? 나도 좀 봐지. 아니 좀 봐. 초점 써봐. 다 초점 써야 되거든. 다 초점 써야 되거든. 그냥.
Generosity, and what about the morality?
가지라고 오네. 요즘 초점 써야 가지라고 오네.
So what is morality? I mean, what do you call is the morality?
Okay, everyone remember? Who can remember? Yes.
There's three types of morality. The first is the restraining from harmfulness. And the second is engaging in virtuous dharma. And then the third is working for the benefit of beings.
Okay. Yes, there's three types, but basically they are not each other, you know. They may be not contradicted, but they're not all together. But what with you generosity? I'm sure either what they want, generosity or morality, but what the text said, remember?
Follow that. Abandoning harmful thoughts.
Yeah, like that. Right? Remember the text?
Like it says, they say the perfection of excellence being the abandonment of certain thoughts. That's the first line in the.
Yeah. Kandeta jela no jela chabalone paming de samujila so that is.
Who is about?
La tell pando sema samujila. Somi ya.
So morality, you know, is what do you call that? The rules or law, right, or discipline, and that you have to follow. You know, so you have to have that thought. Okay, I'm going to keep those vows. Keep those vows. So follow those rules. You know, so that mind wanting to observe, the mind that wishes to observe, just like the generosity is a mind that wishes to give, and the morality is mind that wishes to observe, or you know, keep the vows like that. You know, so to observe the vows or to keep. You know, so the main basically it is the mind that wishes to observe.
Like that, right? Okay, that do you that can't suzu with some normal soma or the terms.
So the mind that wishes to observe, and abstain from breaking the vows or breaking the rules and so forth.
어제 다시 다 네가 지라고 그랬대. 제가 아니 나도 초 체를 보고 이거 와이나 아니 다 지마다 보고 이 말이야. 체를 보고 와이나 지마한테 체를 보고 지식 자는 거.
농주는
아,
무엇이죠? 김바래?
나 롱쇼를 임바지나 체를 위주로 거 저렇게.
And so also that one thing to know about generosity is that if you practice generosity, you will have a long life.
제가 먼저 맨날 취재와라 넘어지게 제사지 나오는 소리 그래. 되게 손다 담보에 체를 받으래. 되게 이제 뭐 보이고 있는데 아니 지금 제대로 동안 신바 동안 어떤 저 아니 지금 네팔에 맺자만 또 아니 소소 체를 뭐 이제 뭐.
And so usually we talk about the 8 kind of favorable conditions, for practicing Dharma. So one of them, is to have a long life. And in order to have a long life, you do the practice of generosity, you do the practice of releasing the animals, like freeing the animals from being harmed and so forth.
제대로 소소를 이거 고백이 요새 소소 배치매고 잘랐어. 배치매 망고라잖아. 같이 소소 배치 마땅히 잘라 소소를 이거 같이 배치 마땅히 잘라서 신바탕 들어와야나 아니 소소 체를 보여 제일 좋은 거.
So if you have a stuff that you don't use or is not used to you, then it's good to give away. So if you practice generosity of giving away those things that are not used to you or that you don't use, then that becomes practice to have a long life.
대단하도 테르모가 오히려 잠만.
So we all want to have long life, right?
Right? 제다 테르모 영어는 테르모 있어서 그래. 지치는 것도 그는 트레텐지야. 아니 칼라사 당도 지와 되지. 아니 니테네 야 뒤져서 오진다 지다다 동마당 아니 주마당 소용도 와 주셔나.
So if we want to have a long life, then we have to create a cause and condition for the long life. Those of the practice of generosity, sacrificing animals, free releasing the animals, freeing the animals, and so forth is the cause for a long life. And on top of that, then keeping yourself healthy, eating healthy, doing good exercise, and so forth, is a condition for you to have a long life.
제다다 트름이하고 소든 아니 저바하고 공통과.
And so if you are able to practice morality, if you are able to observe the vows and disciplines, then you will be able to practice patience.
제다다 트름 가로 양도 되는 나. 나가서 수상과 남반이 저 여보요 저쪽이 저거만 차대기.
And then, so one of the main cause to have a good future, good body, beautiful look, and so forth, is the practice of patience.
제다가도 타마 수야번 니저를 가로와.
We all want to have a good look, right? Good body, good look.
대요 이제 또 저거만 되레스.
And so the main cause, one of the main cause for that is practicing patience.
So, 제다 okay, I'm good. My mind want to say something else, but maybe not say.
Oh, now you have to say it.
Not makeup. You need to real beautiful or handsome from yourself. The people, I'm not criticizing, who's going to the red carpet. Right? How much spend their money to make up? Is enough for our whole life. They spend maybe one event, they spend money there. Our regular maybe just enough one whole life. Like that. The real beauty is come from the passion. And 다 나중에 다 들이 되려야 되는 거. 제가 저와 고마티 다 조사를 이제 도우지 않아요.
And so like that, practice of patience becomes one of the main cause for good looks.
아니 다는 제가 너도 남바에나 배워야나 무슨이야. 춤이 배우는 쉬워요. 고통들을 춤이 배우는 동안. 아데 대양 아니 맘에 봐봤대요. 아니 조상 뭐요 지직.
And in Buddhism, we have this tradition of making a light offerings. So light offerings, or we call that, usually in Tibet, especially in Tibetan Buddhism, we have the butter lamp offering, the lamp made of butter. So there's the light. Anyway, in general, it's the light offering. So light offering also is a cause for a good look.
The teacher that knows the Cholomabu door, the Lord door, the Cholomabu Pasade, I'm not so much Kaji, Mahombalaya, and Susan Boyagi, just what you saw.
And so that's why we in the Gompa we have a lot of lights offered to the shrine, and by doing that, we create a cause to have a good look in the future.
아니 다는 지금 딱 고소도 싸워지고 그냥 수선 거고 지시로.
Kosa?
그다 송 두텐데 사바들 정화나 양 수선 문제로도.
And also like restoring, or cleaning, the restoring or cleaning the representative bodies, Buddha's body, speech, and mind, like the statues, sculptures, the stupas. So if you do restoration or the cleaning of those holy objects, then that also becomes a cause to have good look.
아니 다는 지금 아니 지금 고소 두텐데 내 담아서요.
And then also cleaning the place, like the shrine room, the altar where you display the holy objects of the body, the representative of Buddha's body, speech, and mind, like that. So if you do the cleaning of those places, also becomes a cost of a good look.
아니 지금 요쪽에 배나 그러고 요쪽으로나 담원에 가서도 셔봐서 냠력인데 아주 배나 다 데리 가서시다 진짜 와서 자신 봐. 그래서 다 고통 링문인데 손은 조사 쉬우는 거래. 내가 쉬도 셔봐서 돼. 요쪽으로 냠력 담보 자리.
And so this, in the practice, the six preparatory practices. So the one is cleaning the shrine room and setting up the representative Buddha's body, speech, and mind. So cleaning up the shrine, the altar, the shrine room of the altar, is a very good practice to create a cause for a good look. So today we have planned to do a cleaning here, right? A thorough cleaning in the Gompa. So this is not just just cleaning, but it also becomes one of the main practice, of the six preparatories.
Bribery.
What you clean today is not make you handsome or beautiful. It's like last year, Mark, he cleaned all the inside that. He doesn't answer this year.
Wait for it to kick in.
That he can work handsome this year? Let's say that. He's handsome, he just stay there. But he doesn't make handsome, more handsome. But it's make more handsome for future life. Right? Huh?
Need it right now.
Yeah. No, it's not like that. Okay? 제가 근데 다만한 고소 두들라 야바는 초들라 고걸 그가서 그래서 pen subject 와 있는 그래서 다 수상이 이제 참.
And so like those practices of restoring the statues of the stupas, the stupas, the paints falling off and becoming old or dirty, you clean them and then you repaint them. Doing those are very good practice for creating incredible merit and to have a good look in the future.
Okay, who would like to handsome? Beautiful, everyone that. Yeah, I'm shy, I don't want to say it. 제가 쑥성한테 신앙 예지 된다 들어가요. 이하지 잡고 소득 된다 들어. 예지 된다 들어가요. 이하지 잡고.
Having a good look, can be an attribute to help others, to help oneself also. So this can be a condition. Right? So good look, is a condition, to benefit others and to benefit yourself.
Right? Everyone looking for the handsome, beautiful, right? And ugly, nobody want to follow. So this is Buddha, even Buddha's time. In order to benefit others, you need to also handsome and beautiful. They use the right way. Okay? Today that only 다음에 가서 배우를 설레야 아니 꼴이야 남자 배우를 설레야 야 도대체 되는 것도 로도 미참하게 남자 배우 단단 배우를 조고요 서로 가디는 남자 배우 아니 야 쉐를 세리 야나 야도 꼬물로 설레다 너와 상관은 그 간지 돌아져야 되는데요 이게 또를 때잖아 야쇼라서 근데 상도요래 이나야 다들 상대요래 돼요 아무튼 심바지기 다 주정도는 아니 고속도들의 시세 배워다 남자 싸워 가지고 아니 간지 소는 보지 사버려서
And then also, there's a tradition of offering the garment, or the clothes on the statues. So like like in the Gompa, you see the statues have these garments, offered. So there's a tradition, where people offer garments to the statues. Like in Bodh Gaya, there's a Buddha statue. So they always offer the garment, the shawl, the saffron robe, on Buddha's statue. The people, they have, you can buy the robe, they are ready, and then you offer them to the stupa, and then the attendant will offer it on the Buddha statue. And just like that, also in Tibet, there's a tradition of offering garment or the clothes to the Buddha statue in Jokhang Temple. And then also there's a tradition of repainting the face with the gold, even though it's already painted, but you paint on top of it, so with the gold. Of course, you can't just do it, just paint it. You have to know how to paint it properly. Otherwise, instead of making it look good, you might mess it up. So don't just apply gold on the Buddha statue, thinking that you're offering gold. Don't do that. But if you know how to do it properly, then make it look good. And so that way, you create merit by doing all these things. Incredible merit, unimaginable merit. Of course, well, there are some people, they might think, oh, why you do this? What is the use of offering that to the statues? It doesn't help them, it doesn't help anybody. And instead of that, you can spend that money of offering gold on the face of the statue. You can just give to the poor, and that will benefit them more. Yes, that is also true, that it will benefit them. But then doing that also creates an unimaginable merit by offering the gold and gold to the face and the garments and to the statue and so forth.
Okay. That the past is that they were
So what message are you getting from all these thoughts? So you have to offer the garments to the statues that you have, and then clean them. Clean them. They must be maybe some dust around. So dust them off, and then clean them and offer the new the robes to the statues and so forth. So doing that will accumulate incredible merits. So you have a shrine maybe, right? The altar in your house. How much clean do you keep it?
How many times do you clean the year? Once.
Every day. But here, or you mean your house?
And your own house. Do you have some place?
I don't wish to answer that question.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. And then 제월 대통령이 고소도에 내가 시도시 고소도에 땐 잡아대 아무도 양면 되는 거죠.
Yeah, so that's true, but you should do it. You should do the cleaning as often as possible, and that's one of the main preparatory practices.
대단 나무는 초사 도장 시행이 또대 요인치를 아무튼 담보도 땅도 양면 제요 말이야.
So in Lamrim teaching, it is explained that the main way of the main way, the most visible way of accumulating merit, is by engaging in the 6 preparatory practices. And the first of that, is cleaning the shrine room and setting up, the representative of Buddha's body, speech, and mind in a proper way.
제가 델레하고 집에는 강발에 뜨대하고 맞아가지고 도보나 집하자.
What is?
그리고 맨날 요배가 문도 냠매하고 제가 영매가 있나? 아니 강발에 뜨대 매왔지. 아니 강발에는 그때 모여 말이야. 식으로 어디로 자.
So if you don't do the preparatory practice well, then it becomes like trying to build a house, without a good foundation. So you have to engage in the common practices first. The common practice, the practice that is done by, all level of practitioners. So this practice is not just putting in a theory, but applying it in action is very important. You have to do it. If you don't do it and then you just say, oh yeah, it is said like that, it's like that, you have to do it. It is said you have to do like that. It is said that you have to do like that. But if you don't do it, then it's no use. And so therefore it is very important to keep your shrine rooms, the altar place, and the altar itself clean very well.
Okay. Okay, now I'm not pushing too much. You guys, okay? Any 제가 두 지나까지 너도 그냥 소소지. 세도 모여 와다. 아니 순대 모여 왔다. 내가 이제 놓는다.
And so like this, these practices, of generosity, morality, patience becomes a cause, for good luck, good, long life, and so forth.
다들이 다양 상마설거리시야 당가 대sem에서 그냥 삼례야 되게 마가비 로레로가는 대박가도 와이나 더 소리 잘.
And then also, if you are able to stop, having bad thoughts or harmful thoughts, when you get harmful thoughts in your mind, and you say, "Oh no, this is not good. I should stop it." Then that becomes also practice of patience.
아니 대소의 양의 잘 소속의 셈 용어를 봐주셔거나 이거 쇼도 말하지.
And that becomes practice of patience, because you're protecting your mind, from following the delusions.
대한민국 배제나 단지 정말로 길러도면 내가 맞춰봤지. 가지 tro지고 지나가는 거 같아.
And also, when you do the cleaning, of the shrine room, or today, like in the Bomba, when you do the cleaning, don't do it, with the unhappy mind, thinking that, oh, I have to do it. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. Or don't feel like, you're forced to do it. But do it, delightfully. Oh, this is so good. I want to do it. I like doing it because it's so nice. It's very meritorious. It's very beneficial. Like that, by thinking like that, delightfully do it.
내가 가지는 이제가 딱 가지고 너희 선발때 원도 말고 대송하지. 아니 지금 샘 너무들 원도 맞지 그러는데 샘도 먼저 지도 와나 다 저바다. 아니 초점도 저바니 그냥 와.
So if you can observe your mind or protect your mind from following the harmful thoughts or delusional thoughts, and prevent the harmful thoughts causing harm to others, then that becomes practice of morality and patience.
Okay. Any questions? Good. No questions. Then I think we finish. Then then your time you can do like you can. And we don't have to clean the here. Mark can do. You can do every night. Just come slowly. He did last year all, right? He did. Yeah. He just come. He do every night. Good. You can do half one. You can do the side. Another person will do the side. Slowly. Or you can do just this one. Today you guys just clean the dust. Then clean the other area. Maybe no need to bring back to all the books. Just little dust. Little wipe the windows.
Well, not the altar.
Yeah, altar just leave that. Mark said he's going to that.
Okay.
Huh?
Wow.
Seriously, don't take down.
Yeah, no,
the
not take down.
Tangira.
Yeah,
And just wash the windows and.
just wash the windows.
Water bowls.
Well, we take the water bowls. Okay? And we love this stop. Then we have more people, then we can also order delicious lunch. But you don't have to, or I have to stay, not your emergency, you can go, but just a couple of minutes, do something, do a little bit. Even you just hold the one window there, the almost talk about pictures.
Well, you should put the glass on the.
Yeah. Okay? Okay, I think I'll finish the chanting master. You guys kill your own place, okay? When you're home. Yeah, okay.
All right. Okay. Right. Turn to page 39 of the book.
Sangye Nite Uwa Irogunanga Ingmaju Pashu Jesu Kujenam Chinam Kartile Chotuge Padam Lozan Tente Rume Sasu Irowe Punse Tatune Yuchi Idam Guru Radhamandala Kandiyatayami. From my two collections, vast space that I've amassed from working with efforts, practice for a great length of time, may I become the chief leading Buddha for all those whose minds, wisdom, eyes, blinded by ignorance. Even if I do not reach this state, may I be held in your loving compassion all my life's history. May I find the best of complete graded paths of the teachings, and may I please all the Buddhas by practicing. Using skillful means drawn by the strong force of compassion, may I clear the darkness from the minds of all beings with the points of the path as I have discerned them. May I uphold Buddhist teachings for a very long time. With my heart going out with great compassion in whatever direction the most precious teachings have not yet spread, or once spread have declined. May I reveal this treasure of happiness and aid. May the minds of those who wish for liberation be granted bounteous peace, and the Buddhist seeds be nourished for a long time. By even this graded course to enlightenment completed, due to the wondrous virtuous conduct of the Buddhists and their children, may all human and non-human beings who eliminate adversity and make things conducive for practicing the excellent path never be parted in any of their lives from the purest path praised by the Buddhists. Whenever someone makes an effort to act in accordance with the tenfold Mahayana Buddhist practices, may they always be assisted by the mighty ones, and may oceans of prosperity spread everywhere. In that snow mountain encircled land, source of every benefit and joy, may Lord Tenzin Gyatso Shenre Sing remain in life in samsara zen. Savior of the snowland teachings and transmigratory themes, who extensively clarifies the path that unifies emptiness and compassion. To the lotus in the hand, Lord Tenzin Gyatso, I beseech, may all your holy wishes be fulfilled. Page 49, and on the last line of this, we'll just say, after saying myself and others, please, please return swiftly. You hold the subduer's moral way, who serve as a bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjuna's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers on honoring the three jewels, Savior of myself and others, please, please return swiftly. Your form embodies all Buddhas, your nature is that of Vajradhara, you are the root of the three jewels, Amashiyo Gurus. In short, I seek your blessings, O protector, to be cared for by you from birth unremittingly to all my lives, and thus to become your chief disciple, holding every secret of your body, speech, and mind. O protector, please grant that all be auspicious for me to be foremost among your very first circle of disciples, wherever you manifest Buddhahood, so that all my temporal and ultimate wishes, without exception, may be effortlessly and spontaneously fulfilled. In all my lives, never separated from perfect Buddhas, may I enjoy the magnificent Dharma. By completing the qualities of the stages and paths, may I quickly attain the state of Dharma. Furthermore, in life after life, may I, please in return, be forever fostered by an accomplished Mahayana spiritual master, the source of every virtue of this world and beyond. In his care, may I acquire in him a firm, unshakable faith, pleasing him by every means possible, doing nothing even for an instant to disappoint him.
May my spiritual master impart to me every instruction and every teaching in its entirety. Having understood them faultlessly, may I practice them and create them to bring perfection. May I never for a moment fall under the sway of malevolent teachers or misleading friends. Having developed in every life belief in cause and effect, renunciation of the body mind, the pure view, may I bar upon them continually with effortless experience. In every life, may every virtuous act gathered by way of body, speech, and mind be caused solely for the welfare of others and for the purest and highest enlightenment. Page 57. Through this virtue may I swiftly, having gained Buddha's tree, place each and every sentient being without exception in that state. Precious supreme Bodhi mind, may it where unborn arise, and where born never decline, but increase forevermore. Page 75. Kanchen ke song kapa no sangra prejava soa.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good day, have a good night.